Welcome back to the DeMorgan Hidden Past. For centuries, the Kurds have stood proud among the mountains, a nation with no country, betrayed by history, yet still fighting for their dream, a homeland called Kurdistan. They call themselves Kurds, one of the oldest communities in the Middle East. Brave, proud, and deeply rooted in their culture. For thousands of years, they have lived where empires rose and fell, in the mountains that divide Mesopotamia, Anatolia, and Persia. But despite their millions, their own language, and a history older than many modern nations, they have no country to call their own. This is the story of a people without a state, the story of Kurdistan. The Kurds trace their roots to the ancient Medes, the same people who helped topple the mighty Assyrian Empire. For centuries, they thrived as mountain tribes, proud and fiercely independent. Their land a natural fortress, yet history would soon turn against them. When the Ottoman Empire collapsed at the end of World War I, a new map of the Middle East was drawn by foreign powers. Britain and France seated far from these mountains. In 1920, the Treaty of Sèvres promised the Kurds their own homeland, Kurdistan, at last a place of their own. But that promise would not survive. Just 3 years later, the Treaty of Lausanne erased Kurdistan from the map. The dream was buried beneath the ink of European diplomacy. The Kurds were divided between Turkey, Iraq, Iran, and Syria, a people split by borders not of their making. From that day forward, the Kurds became a nation without a state. In Turkey, their language was banned. In Iraq, they faced genocide. In Iran, their voices were silenced. And in Syria, they were denied even their own names. Yet through decades of repression, one thing remained: the dream of freedom. Again and again, the Kurds were promised support, and again they were betrayed. In the 1970s, Western powers encouraged Kurdish uprisings against Baghdad, only to abandon them when alliances shifted. In the 1980s, Saddam Hussein unleashed Anfal, a campaign of extermination. Villages burned, families vanished, and the skies rained poison gas over Halabja. Thousands died. The world watched. And once more, the mountains became their only refuge. In the 21st century, the Kurds rose again, this time against ISIS. They became the world's frontline defense against terror, their courage earning admiration but not sovereignty. When the dust settled, they held elections, built schools, raised their flag, but the dream of independence was still denied. Politics, oil, power. Once more, the promises faded. Yet through every betrayal, the Kurdish spirit endures. In their songs, in their stories, in the rhythm of the daf and the dance of Govind, they are still here, proud, defiant, unbroken. For the Kurds, home is not a border drawn on a map. Home is the mountain. Home is the memory. Home is the dream, still alive in the hearts of millions. Thanks for watching.